Hello and welcome to part 2 of our vocal warm-up for the basses. Today we're going to be considering the first 35 bars of the Liberame from Fauré's Requiem. We're going to start by singing through the passage so that you can either learn the notes or remind yourself of how this well-known section goes. Here we go. Great. What we're going to do first is have a look at bars 1 to 9. And we're going to have a think about how that relates to what we did in our warm-up. So, what I'd like you to think about here is the legato with which your voice is moving. Keep the air spinning forward and have a think about the breath in bar 6. Just feel the release of the muscles and the re-engagement so that you keep the intention moving forward as you sing through the piece. Let's go from the beginning again, just as far as bar 9. Here we go. And then in the section of bar 10 to 17, here we have that octave leap that we used as an exercise during the warm-up. So let's have a look at it here. We go from D, A, E, La. 3 top tips for doing a good octave leap here. Firstly, when there's a big leap, be early on it. Get the energy moving forward. The second thing is channel that vowel, so that you don't go E-la and the chin coming up and the sound getting thin. A nice noble channeled U at the top of that. And the last piece of advice is, imagine you're just going to walk straight through it. In D, A, E-la, be determined just to walk through it. We're going to sing from bar 10 to bar 17 with introduction from bar 9. Thank you. We should just have one more go at that. I'll leave you to think your thoughts about your own journey up that octave and give you 2 other tasks. Look at bar 14, there's a breath there. Make sure, because we haven't finished that phrase, make sure the intention goes straight through there so that that's a very quick release and re-engagement so that intention moves forward. And the second thought is in bar 15 and 16, we've got this long held note with a crescendo diminuendo in it. Make sure that when you're crescendoing, think of deepening the vowel rather than pushing the air to achieve a crescendo. See where it gets you. E-la should be proud. Once again from bar 9. And so we move on to the section 18 to 25. And in this, I'd like you to think about your consonants. In the first warm-up, we talked about voiced consonants, and there are loads to get your teeth into here. Quando cieli movendi sunt. There is such a lot of hum going on there. I'd like to really see how much you can keep your resonance going as you sing that, knitting your consonants into the legato line. There's also this wonderful rise of our scale, the A going to B flat, going to C, and up to the D. So get that intention going, and you can really use the consonants in the legato to achieve this. This is from bar 17. Great. Once again, we're going to have another go at that. Keep thinking about those things, and I'm just going to give you a couple more things to think about. Obviously, I'm going to say it, bar 21, make sure that that breath is really a springboard so that we can get the energy and the excitement of this music going through the breath that you take there. Feel that release. And the second thing, let's have a little think about the vowel and the quality of the vowel on bar 24 into 25, the words et terra. The vowel in the English language is a dreadful thing. It wants to spread and it makes us want to go east-west with our mouths, et terra. And that's not the best way to get the best note you can on a high D. Think about channeling that and keeping a sense of north-south as we do it. Et terra. So don't move too far from the shape you have at sunt. Sunt is a good vowel. So sunt et terra. See if you can get a really noble quality to the top of that phrase. Once again from bar 17 and a truly noble couple of bars there. And then we move to the section 26 to the end of the section. And this incorporates quite a lot of the other qualities that we've talked about all the way through. Let's just talk through it. Dum veneris. Once again, we've got an F vowel on a high D. Make that a north-south F vowel. Also, use the M and the V to get you there. Massage those consonants into what you're doing. Then, as you move through to the judicare on bar 28, 29, make that a nice deep R vowel. Keep the sound spinning as you do it so that the long note isn't a still note. And then a fantastic springboard breath in bar 31. Dum perineum, so that again we get an F vowel with a noble quality at the top to finish the section. So here we go from bar 26 and off we go. 3 and we'll finish our session by singing the whole thing through. Let's just talk through the things we've talked about so that you're thinking about them all the while. Firstly, I've talked a lot about breath. Every breath within phrases needs to have a springboard quality so that the intention moves forwards. Feel the release and the recoil of the muscles and the re-engagement of your bodies. It will make you make a better sound. Keep the romantic legato going. Make sure that the vowels are connecting with the voiced consonants, and that's all massaging into the lovely moving legato sound. And then the leaps. The leaps being energized, and the leaps be early on them. And think of the quality of the vowel sound on those high notes. The ila and the e vowel being nice and channeled with a north-south quality. And just enjoy this wonderful piece one more time. Thank you so much and continue to enjoy your singing during lockdown.